Hey everyone, welcome back to Walk and Study. Today, we will be going over some easy TOEFL/IELTS vocabulary. This video is great for anyone studying for TOEFL or IELTS, or anyone who wants to learn some common and important English vocabulary. As we work through these words, we will be walking in Englewood, Colorado, right after a snowstorm. While some of these words have multiple meanings, we will try to focus on the meanings that are most important for the TOEFL or IELTS exam. If you have any questions about other uses or definitions, please feel free to ask your questions in the comments. Okay, let's get started. Our first word is achieve. Achieve is a verb, and it means to successfully bring about or reach a desired objective, level, or result by effort, skill, or courage. Using achieve in a sentence, we could say, Jermaine achieved the highest grades in the class. So Jermaine successfully reached or attained the highest grades in his class through great effort. We could also say, Alexander the Great achieved many great victories on the battlefield. So Alexander the Great successfully brought about or reached many great victories on the battlefield thanks to his effort, skill, and probably courage. Our next word is acquire. Acquire is a verb, and it means to buy or obtain something or to learn or develop a new skill. Using acquire in a sentence, we could say, after 1 year of training, Linda acquired her blue belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. So after 1 year of practicing, Linda obtained or got her blue belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. We could also say, before getting her PhD in Byzantine history, Edja had to acquire basic knowledge of ancient Greek and Latin. So before getting her PhD, Edja had to learn the basics of ancient Greek and Latin. Our next word is available. Available is an adjective, and it means able to be reached, used, or bought. Using available in a sentence, we could say, Xerxes was annoyed when the clerk at the store told him the new Air Jordans were not available because they were sold out. So Xerxes was annoyed when the clerk at the store told him that the new Air Jordans were not able to be bought because other people had bought them before he could. We could also say, Marina let her boss know that she would not be available over the weekend. So Marina let her boss know that she would not be able to be reached or contacted over the weekend. Our next word is circumstance. Circumstance is a noun, and it means the situation, facts, or environment around an event. Using circumstance in a sentence, we could say, Romelu could not remember the circumstances surrounding his car accident. So Romelu could not remember the situation or facts surrounding his car accident. We could also say, in his novel Oliver Twist, Charles Dickens describes the circumstances that made Oliver an orphan. So in his novel Oliver Twist, Charles Dickens describes the situation, facts, and environment that made Oliver an orphan. Our next word is evaluate. Evaluate is a verb, and it means to form an idea of the amount, number, or value of something, or to assess. Using evaluate in a sentence, we could say, Bart's teacher evaluated the progress he had made in his schoolwork and decided to make him repeat 4th grade. So Bart's teacher formed an idea of the progress Bart had made in his schoolwork and decided that he had not made enough progress, and therefore he had to repeat 4th grade. We could also say, Before taking his chickens to the market, the farmer evaluated their health. So before taking his chickens to the market, the farmer assessed or formed an opinion about the chicken's health. Our next word is evident. Evident is an adjective, and it means clearly seen or understood or obvious. Using evident in a sentence, we could say, Laverne ate her birthday cake with evident pleasure. So Laverne ate her birthday cake with obvious or clearly seen pleasure. We could also say, the wrestler's strength and courage were evident after he tackled the bear. So the wrestler's strength and courage were obvious or clearly seen after he tackled the bear. Our next word is major. Major is an adjective, and it means very important or large in size. Using major in a sentence, we could say, Alexander the Great is a major figure in ancient history. So Alexander the Great is a very important person in ancient history. We could also say, Timur had a major stomachache after eating 10 apples. So Timur had a very large and painful stomachache after eating 10 apples. Our next word is participate. Participate is a verb, and it means to join or take part in something. Using participate in a sentence, we could say, Kyle participated in a lively political debate with his friends. So Kyle joined or took part in an energetic debate about politics with his friends. We could also say, Cersei Lannister decided to participate in the war against the White Walkers. So Cersei Lannister decided to take part in or join the war against the White Walkers. Our next word is section. Section is a noun, and it means one of a number of pieces that come together to form a whole. Using section in a sentence, we could say, the last section of Istanbul's third bridge was completed a few years ago. So the last piece of Istanbul's third bridge was completed or finished a few years ago. We could also say, Manchester United reserved a section of their stadium for their opponents' fans. So Manchester United reserved a part or portion of the total seats in their stadium for the other team's fans. Our last word is remove. Remove is a verb, and it means to take away or take out. Using remove in a sentence, we could say, Kim Kardashian removed Kanye West from her life. So Kim Kardashian took Kanye West out of her life, and in this instance, she did it by filing for divorce. We could also say, my grandma asked me to remove the pits from the olives because she was afraid she would bite one and break a tooth. So my grandma asked me to take out all the pits from the middle of the olives because she was afraid she would bite down on one and break a tooth. All right, with that, we've gone over some very important TOEFL and IELTS vocabulary. I hope this lesson was helpful to you all. As always, subscribe below, give us a like if you found this video useful, and let us know in the comments section what else you'd like to learn about or see in our next walk and study lesson. Thanks everyone, take care.